Hello and a very warm welcome. Thanks for tuning in to News9 Live. A very warm welcome to you too, Nivedita. We're going to talk about the global climate crisis. We've got visuals from, let's say, the South Korean floods. You've got the Yamuna wreaking havoc in the national capital and the torrential rain across all of North India. Over there, we know what the situation is like in China as well. Those record temperatures. The same goes for United States and Japan and Europe. I mean, take a look at that. Visuals from the Spanish wildfire at La Palma. People being evacuated in thousands and numbers. That's going to be our focus, and we need your expert opinion on that. The latest WHO report says that be ready for these kind of extreme weather events in the future.
WMO, the World Meteorological Organization, it brings out all the meteorology related reports and data from across the world. So, July 4 was the day when WMO declared the onset of El Nino. We have our expert who would explain to us what El Nino is and what those technical things are. Basically, it's a factor, something happening, temperature difference in the eastern central Pacific, in the tropical area of the Pacific Ocean basically. And that has an impact across the world. So, when WMO declared it on July 4, so even when it said it is expected to be of moderate strength, but at the same time it also warned that there would be global surge in extreme weather events. It can be the extreme temperatures, or in some cases disruptive weather patterns, in some cases increased flooding. It depends.
Are you surprised with what you're seeing?
This is not happening for the first time per se, but every few years when these incidents keep happening, the intensity keeps increasing. That is the climate change factor that sets in. Because as you rightly said when we started the discussion, change is the only continuous thing. So, temperatures changes, flood changes, everything. There has been this cycle of ups and downs. But every passing year, it's going to be worse than this. WMO released in May, I think, its report about, it's the global annual to decadal climate update. And that mentioned that we have temporarily exceeded 1.5 degree Celsius compared to the industrial era, which is like a dangerous thing.
Right.
Then it also warned that 2023 to 2028, these 5 years are likely to be the warmest on record for the world. So, when we say 5 years warmest for the world, it's an average. Now, imagine if the average is going to be warmest, so which means there would be certain places which would
will get higher temperatures.
Extremely higher temperatures, and which is already happening.
And you were talking about how, the change is inevitable. But are we ready for that change? Do we have the right kind of steps, in position? Are we ready for all of that change?
Unfortunately, no. Till recently, everybody assumed that the developed countries, the rich countries, are better off dealing with such situations. And
Clearly.
it's only the global south, the poorer countries, the developing countries that would face the major brunt. And it's true that we still face the major brunt. But
it's not like everything is okay in the United States or Europe.
At all.
Let's go across to, we also have GP Sharma with us, Air Vice Marshal GP Sharma. Very warm welcome to you, sir, President SkyMet. Sir, can you help us understand this? Is there a pattern that's available for us to see what's happening? I'm sure you're looking at the headlines from United States to Japan. What's happening with our weather, sir?
Yes, looking at the headlines, you see the northern hemisphere where the sun is now, okay, the tropic of the Capricorn. Obviously, northern hemisphere is the warmest at the moment. Southern hemisphere being having wintry patterns, so obviously you don't expect such extremes there. But then it's a right from US, like you said, to Europe, to Asia. You name a continent or you name a country, it's reeling under extreme weather conditions. Be it a heat wave, be it some floods are there, be it extreme means obviously which are unprecedented also at many parts. Particularly, I will talk about the Europe also, as well as even US also. Okay. Now, we did mention about the climate change. Everyone knows about it. Okay. We keep having COP 24,
Right.
25, 26, everything. Okay. We discuss all these things, but on ground, I'm afraid nothing much has been done. And that is how, year on year, month on month, we see the earlier records being surpassed. This particular June, which we have gone through, probably may turn out to be the hottest June also. Okay. Similarly, when we take the average also for the year, it could be one of the, as it is, the last 8 years have been one of the hottest out of 10. Okay. That means there is no mercy by the global warming as such. And why should it be? Unless we do something effectively about it, it will not happen on its own. Okay, there is a human-induced climatic change conditions, and there is the other one, greenhouse. But greenhouse gases also, we are the culprits. We have done it, and a combination of these two, under its influence and some other factors, they are leading to these types of extreme conditions. They are definitely leaving anxious moments. Okay, record temperatures. Like you said, Arizona, that Phoenix city,
Right.
43 degrees centigrade. Okay, for 16 consecutive days, the temperature has been above 40 degree. Means average is above 40, 42, 43. Oh, it's some of the temperatures are unbelievable that some of the parts possibly they may exceed 50 degree, even reach 54. I'm shocked to even have the report that Italy, though many cities they have issued the red alert also, even the islands, Sicily and the Sardinia, they are having temperature to the range of 43 degree.
Right.
Any oceanic bodies, any island surrounded by the oceanic bodies, obviously they do not normally experience, but it is there. It's a reality. Yeah.